This is Rebus. Rebus is a shop puppy. Rebus loves to come and visit. But he does not love the treat box. One of the best parts about having my shop at my parents' place is this little guy comes to visit all the time. Who could say no to that request for playtime? I've been wanting to make a shop treat box for a while. So I saw this thing on Pinterest, and they had done it up with nice clear pine, and they painted it red to make it look like a fire hydrant. But I wanted to use pallet wood. So I pulled 4 pieces that all looked to be about the same width, and just cut them all down to the same length. About 10 inches. To keep the nice rustic look, I was just going to lap joint the pieces together. But the inside ones I did put through the table saw to clean up the edge so that the glue joints would be a nice tight fit. This project, the pieces really did kind of determine the final dimensions of everything, so now that I had the basic shape done, I kind of measured out for the tops and bottom pieces. And since I used up basically the widest material I had in pallet wood, I was able to go back over to the scrap pile and use up some more stuff there. I will meet this scrap pile challenge. I have until the end of November. With the base now cut to the right size, it just was a matter of gluing and nailing things together. And although I have years of experience doing full-on carpentry, there's something really fun about doing a project every now and then that a 10-year-old could do. Now that I've got the actual box and the bottom done, I need to cut out a top. And since I wanted to make sure that the dust from the shop didn't get completely mixed into all of his treats, I wanted to make sure that it was able to be big enough that it could be actually routed out a little so that it would sit in to this piece. So once the piece was cut to size, I put the box on top of it and traced out where the sides were. That way I could router it out and have an indent so it could slide in. Okay, so now that we have a rustic box your child could make, it's time to make it look a little pretty. And this basically meant just adding extra little squares to the boxes. This really was a fun little project with pretty much no measuring. It just had to look right. Next up, a little bit of glue. Or maybe a little bit too much glue. Well, at least it's not going to come apart. Now, the same thing for the sides. Yeah, that looks right. Still not a lot of measuring. This was more of a, well, that looks good, and then put a pencil mark on the fence. Although this entire project could have been held together with just glue with no problem, I was kind of getting impatient. And, well, age-old trick, put in the nails so that it holds it together while the glue dries. And that way you don't have to wait. This project is looking so completely ridiculous, and I love it. At this point, the treat box is almost as big as the dog. That's going to hold a lot of treats. Because this is going to be holding food, dog treats, yes, but still food, and it's pallet wood, I just put a few coats of Varathane on it on the inside to seal it in. Now that it's dry, just a few more touches. I think we're going to need more treats to fill this up. Well, it's ridiculous, and it's completely overkill, but I think he likes it. You like it? You want to do it? Kelly? You think there's a treat over there? Big one? See you next time. If you want to see some more wood chip Liz videos, check out some of the links here. And don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.